Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. First of all, apologies for the lack of videos lately. It's been a bit crazy. I will have some more great content coming up. I'm going on a holiday, so I will be filming some stuff there. So tomorrow I leave for Jakarta and then we'll be heading off to Malaysia as well. So yes, for some more great video content there. So today's video, I hope you guys are excited, is about summer trends 2018. So for a lot of you that live in the southern hemisphere like myself, we're obviously the opposite season of the current northern hemisphere summer. So I see a lot of great Instagram posts, blog posts of summer really, and I'm very jealous that they're having a wonderful summer and it's warm, probably like the hottest on record apparently. But you know, I'm looking at their outfits for inspiration about what's to come for the southern hemisphere for that September to December beyond period in Australia really. So I'm going to go through mainly bags, well actually only bags. If you are interested in more accessories based stuff, I did a blog post last week about summer trends 2018 and that is obviously live now, and I'll link all the details below so you can check that out. So the first thing I want to talk about generally in the bag trend space is the love of sort of this woven basket net bag thing that's happening. It's huge at the moment. It's rattan bags, it's like that raffia material, so nothing in sort of full leather. It has been hugely trending at the moment, which is actually quite a nice change. To me in summer it's a lot easier to carry something that's not as precious as leather because it's warm outside, you don't want the sun to damage leather, particularly lambskin leather, and it's just like if you get it wet at the beach or wherever you're going on your lovely day off or whatever summer holiday, you don't want to have to deal with leather getting wet or damaged. So I actually prefer this generally speaking in the summer period, so this is just great options for those that want to go down that path. And to me as well, you're seeing, as I said in my previous video, a lot of clear trends, so that clear bag thing is going to continue on, I believe, through the summer in Australia. And I think a lot of the Australian stores like Witchery, Sportsgirl will jump onto that bandwagon really quickly. I've already seen the rattan bags in Sportsgirl and they're being retailed at a very expensive price point because here in Bali they get made here often and they're much cheaper to get it here obviously, and I like the idea of getting something handmade by someone here. Just nice to know that someone made it here. So that's what I really see in terms of summer bag trends. And I also see things that are easy to wear. Most of these bags can be bought on a high street version of it, so there's not to say that you can't rock this trend on a budget price. And I've also been around here looking at Topshop, Mango, and a lot of the brands here like, is it Bershka? I don't think we have that in Australia, but you have it in Asia definitely. And they've all sort of captured this bucket bag, net bag thing. And the Stout bag, the one that I've talked about in my previous video, they have their own version of that one, which I'll insert a picture somewhere on the screen and you can have a look and see if that's something you like, because that's quite affordable for you guys. So the first bag I want to talk about is a Prada bag, and I know they did like a basket bag and it was beautiful and it had like the leather with the Prada symbol, and yes, it was quite expensive still, and I did see it on sale, which yeah, I wasn't still convinced that it was worth it. But also I did see this bag and it's a lot easier to wear in the summer for me because it's not leather, there's no leather bit, and the basket doesn't exist. So what I'm talking about is this one here, and it is in summer whites. People are going to be like, why did you buy a white bag? But also the bag is not leather, so it is canvas, so a little bit more versatile and can be cleaned a little bit easier. So that's why I did choose the white. I did have a navy option, but I thought the white looked very cute. This is in the small size. I don't know what it's called officially. I've heard it's called the gardener tote, but there have been another name, I can't even remember it, that they've referred to this bag as. There's not a lot of information on it, but it is a great travel bag, beach day bag if you want to go for something that's a little bit fancy, because it's got the Prada logo on the very front. The cute thing about this bag is that it's still got some typical Prada elements to it. It's got the Prada logo on the side here, and it's also got the snap closures that are very common in, I think, the Prada Galleria bags. So you can make it a little bit more streamlined if you don't have that much to carry, or you can expand it out like I have, because I will be using this to travel to Jakarta and Malaysia with. So I wanted that extra bit of space to put all my stuff for traveling in it. Also, what I love about this is the strap. It's cute. It's this black, it's navy blue and white stripes, as you can see there. I hope you guys can see, which makes it a little bit something different. And the inside of the bag is lined with those blue and white stripes as well. I hope you guys can see that. That is this gorgeous little Prada tote. And honestly, I can see me wearing this in the winter as well, because it is quite versatile. It's just a tote. You can just dump all your stuff in it. The small size doesn't fit a laptop, so I am a bit disappointed in that. But there wasn't a large available when I went and purchased it online, and I bought it at a ridiculous price. So I don't think I would have possibly bought a canvas Prada bag if it wasn't severely discounted, and it was. I think almost 50%, so I'm in love with this, and I cannot wait to be wearing this on summer days in Melbourne when I go back for the Christmas break. So yes, loving this. The next bag I want to talk about is another designer bag, and I haven't actually pulled it out. Why? I was prepared for everything else but this bag, so I'll quickly grab it. And it comes in this giant dust bag here. And if some of you have got a keen eye, you can see what brand it is there. It is the Loewe logo there. So if I open it, it is this gorgeous basket type bag, but it has this lovely leather detailing with the Loewe symbol here. It's like impressioned on. And it's got these gorgeous black leather handles, so it's a combination of the leather and the basket, and inside is just an empty black hole. So like typical beach bag, shove all your things you need for the day in here and you're good to go. And I love this little detail here of the strap being able to be extended or shortened, so if you do want longer handles you can do that. But I kind of like the way it looks like this, and to be honest, it fits over my shoulder just fine. So loving using this, and I know a few bloggers have got this bag with the tan color, like the typical Loewe tan color as the leather part. But for me, I chose black because I have a lot of that color. I tend to go for that color in everything, that lovely caramel tan, particularly in Loewe's products. But I thought, do something different and go with classic black. So this is it. I'll just show you what it looks like over the shoulder. So it is, like, for me, it fits quite well, quite close to the arm, but that's kind of good for me, so I can kind of hold it down to protect the stuff inside, because there is no like zip closure or button closure. It's just open. So it looks like this when I wear it. And yes, I think they come in 3 different sizes. Excuse me. I've been sick, so I have a little bit of a cough, so it's a bit funny. It comes in 3 sizes, small, medium, and large. This is the medium size Loewe basket bag. And yes, I'm in love with this just for everyday use and for ease, because it's a giant tote, just for everything in it. The only thing with this is that people can say, is it worth spending the amount of money I did on a designer basket bag? I would say it's up to you. You can get a lot of cheaper options in different brands, like in I think Mango had a version of this without obviously the details, and I think a lot of markets in Bali and other places will have sort of a similar thing that you can get for like 75% off this price. But I like the Loewe detail, and I love Loewe. They're one of my favorite brands, and I just thought it was an ode to them. And I think this season Loewe have done another version of this, and it's slightly different material, which looks really nice as well. And I think it's more soft in that, like, this basket has a very sort of stiff shape. The other one that they've released for this season maybe is a lot softer and easier to move around. So this is quite stiff and structured, which is great, but also has its downfall as well. So loving this gorgeous bag. Okay, so those are my two designer picks for Summer Trends 2018. Two bags that are non-leather, in summer sort of colors, basket material, neutrals, and classic white. The only other thing I would say about picking a designer sort of trendy bag is just to check out the sales, because often these go on sale because they're a seasonal piece, and you can get them heavily discounted. So I got the Prada one discounted, as I said, like 50% off, and I did pay full price for the Loewe one, unfortunately, but it was something that I actually wanted, and I was afraid that it was going to sell out because bloggers were starting to jump onto this bag, and I didn't want to miss out on the color and size I wanted to have. So that's why I just ended up accepting the price tag to it, and I'm sure if I had waited, maybe it would have been on sale. So the next two bags I'm going to talk about are from Topshop, and I did have a wonderful day last week in Beach Walk Mall here in Bali. And if people who are not familiar with that, it's kind of a mall and cinema complex in Kuta. There are a couple shops, so they've got the big Zara there, H&M, and a Topshop, as I said, and a few others like Mango, which was great to see because Australia doesn't have a Mango shop anymore, like a physical shop, so you either have to shop online or shop overseas. So it was nice to see pieces there. So I did pick up two pieces, and it was great because there was 20% off everything over a certain price, and I was able to get this fairly cheap, like under the $50 Australian mark, which is yay. And they're also super on trend for this season. So the first one I'm going to talk about is this really cute, I don't know what we'll describe this as. It's got the circular handles, and it's kind of got this knitted and beaded work here, and it's in pink and yellow. So certainly not colors that I generally go for. I'm actually fairly neutral. I love blacks, tans, and in summer I really like white. So it feels like something that I would never wear really, but when I tried it on and I like the style of it, it's very cute. It's a very 70s bag, I think, to me. A throwback to the 70s where it's like a crocheted bag. I think the material they've used on this is kind of like a rope, so it's a little bit stronger than like sort of other materials that I've seen. I don't know, it's kind of like a stringy material that looks like that it might collapse. So, but yes, this is really cute. You hold it like this, or you can hold it in the crook of your arm like this, but I just like casually strolling along like this with this bag, and it actually fits a fair bit in it. So it's right now it's got all my stuff that I need for my day-to-day life at the moment, and if I need more I will obviously change it out to a bigger bag, but at the moment this is just good enough. So loving this cute Topshop bag. The next one I've seen on bloggers already. There's a few bloggers that have worn this one, and it's in a different color and a more neutral color I've seen, but the one I chose is a red color, and I think the Topshop in Bali only had this red color, because I think if I had a choice I would have either chosen the like tan, like sand color, or the black, but they only had red. And then I was wearing like a leopard print dress, and it just looks super cute with that, so that's what sold me on getting the red in the end, because actually I wouldn't have chosen it, to be honest. And it's this kind of straw tote here. It's just a hold all of anything and everything, so this is very cute and easy to pair with any summer outfit, any maxi dresses, any like skirts and tops. It's just easy, and it also goes over the arm as well. So I think in summer I prefer something over the arm. It's easier. You throw all your stuff in it and off you go. So, and in the inside it's just an empty black hole like the other one. So yes, I am loving this, and it's just nice and soft, and you can fold it if you're traveling with it. So I actually, when I go to meetings and stuff and I need my laptop or iPad, I'm actually taking this one at the moment because it can fit everything. And if I need less stuff on a day-to-day basis like I have been, I've been carrying this little cutie here. So the two of these combined are just some great purchases, and both were full price. They were under the $100 mark. I think this one was about 60 Australian dollars, and I will link these bags below so you guys can check it out on the Topshop website and purchase it yourselves. I think there are more colors in this one as well for online, so check that out. And then this one I think was about 50 Australian dollars, but as I said, Topshop were having some sort of special that day, and I got them both for 20% off, so loving that. These bags are going to be easy to pair in summer, but I also think you can probably get away with this in winter because the color is quite simple, and it's just a giant tote, so you can use it as a shopping bag if you're running your errands. So I am super keen on keeping these in my wardrobe for a few years to come, and I don't think they're super trendy. So like I said in the PVC bag thing, I actually think that's going to eventually fade out, but I don't think these type of bags will. I think they'll stick around for a bit, mainly in summer, spring, but you never know. You could get away with it in winter. So yeah, those are my summer bag trends for 2018. I hope you guys loved seeing some examples. As I said, I will link details of all these bags below where you can get them. But if you guys have any other bag trends you want to share, please comment below. Let me know, because I'm always on the lookout for new sort of cheaper trend bags, because obviously to invest in designer is hard, and for me it doesn't seem worth it, particularly if it is a really on-trend piece, e.g. PVC clear. So I wouldn't want to spend ridiculous amounts on it. So, but these were really affordable, and I will be packing these two bags to go on holiday with me for the next 2 weeks, so I can shoot some stuff with them, maybe a lookbook, and I'll post it on my blog as well. So yeah, that's it. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe below, so you guys can get notified every time I post a video, and any other suggestions or comments, comment below please. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!